Good morning, guys. I want to do a little wrist, hands, forearms, maybe even a little bit of elbow work today. I've been experiencing a little bit of golfer's elbow over the last couple of months, even though I haven't been able to play. It's still aggravating in here a little bit. So golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, we'll hit both of those. I'm going to do some fingers, some exercises strength-wise, some stretches, some mobility stuff with you guys today, okay? I've got bands, okay, with handles. I've got a band, just a band, no handles, okay? Got a TheraBand, okay? All of which I'm going to use to work my wrists, okay? Got weights, okay? That's a 3-pounder. That's probably more than enough. It might even be a bit too much for some of us. A 2-pounder or a 1-pounder, depending on where you're starting from. You might go with a soup can, something like that. Just you need something with a little bit of resistance. I've got a lacrosse ball. I've got a trigger point ball. The difference, the lacrosse ball is pretty hard. The trigger point is a little softer, okay? A racquetball would be fantastic, but I don't have a racquetball. Or a tennis ball. An older tennis ball with a little bit of give to it would be really good. I've got this painful contraption, okay? It's got spikes on it. And then I've got this. I don't know where this came from. I've had it for a long time. I think I got it as a Christmas present. It's a little rolling ball, which is great for self-massage, okay? Like that. I like to get things kind of warmed up first, so that's where I'm going to use probably my trigger point ball or even the lacrosse ball. Just kind of roll around my hands. Well, I do this for 15, 20 seconds, just kind of in the palms of my hands. Just getting things warmed up, get that connective tissue warmed up. Roll it around. Then I'm going to get in there on my fingers. Okay. Spend a minute doing this, give or take. I'm putting decent pressure in, okay? Again, I like the lacrosse ball as well. It tends to roll a little bit better. I like the way it feels on my palms. Just a little foam rolling, so to speak. Things warmed up. 30 seconds, give or take. All right. And I'm just going to stretch those fingers. Yes, I'm stretching my shoulders and my back, but I'm stretching my fingers as well. Get my neck a little stretch too. My neck's been sore. I'm going to go here with all of my fingers. And as always, guys, go within your pain tolerance, okay? Just feel that stretch. I like to try and give as much pressure on all 4 fingers as I can. And I'm going to go 20 seconds. Feel this in my elbow. More on the inside. Some folks will go like this, elbow in and pull down, okay? Getting the elbow against your body helps to give you a little bit of resistance too, pushing down. Again, I'm trying to push on all 4 evenly. Breathe in. I get loose. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to get, I like to do 2 fingers at a time. So I'm going to take the bottom 2, just an easy stretch. Just stretch those fingers. I'll go 15 seconds. Then I'll do the next 2. Yeah, I can be out here or I can be in here, whichever you prefer. Then I'm going to get the thumb. Don't pull on your thumb too hard, okay? Just give it a little tug, just a little stretch. Again, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I like it this way. Other side. Let's start here. Keep my shoulder down, even, hopefully. Again, go within your limits. On a scale of 1 to 10, be a 6, be a 7. Don't cause any, harm. Don't yank something. If you're experiencing a carpal tunnel, be good for you. After you do this, you're probably going to want to ice, okay? If you do have some carpal tunnel going on, after the stretches and the mobility, the strength, throw a little bag of peas on there or something. Okay. Here. Okay, give that a little shake out, a little roll. I'm going to go the 2 fingers. And then 2. Again, I'm counting to 15, give or take. And then I'm going to grab that thumb from underneath. Got to close the window. Sun's coming in. Just keep doing that. Give yourself another 5-6 seconds. There we go. Okay, and then just shake those hands. It's just get those wrists moving. Here. Big circles. Notice I'm spreading my fingers really wide. Okay, I'm not cramming them together. Just and push out. Trying to force a wrist out. Should feel the stretch through here, through here. This one I can really feel, so my forearms are tight. And I'm going to go down. Just trying to let my fingers hang. Good, shake them loose. Give each individual finger a little pull. They used to say that cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. There's been no, that I'm aware of, no research that says that that's true. Pull, just a little pull on those fingers. And I'm going to space them out. Again, I'm just trying to force those fingers out wide. And out. I'm trying to spread them as wide apart as I can. Get all those tendons and ligaments in your hands loose, mobile. When you do this, you might feel that forearm firing. Just kind of there. And I like to do a little dexterity where I'll go with the hand, finger, 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 just back and forth, 30 seconds or so. Right? You might go individually a couple of times. Okay? You just want to keep that dexterity in your hands. Plus, it's kind of a mind trick, too, to be able to do that, going back and forth. Ooh, let's see if I can do it with my left. 2, 3, 4. I have to really concentrate on my left hand because I'm right-handed. But it's a good mobility. You should try and do that with your toes, too, but that's another video. It's not as easy as it looks, but it's really good for your hands. Keep those hands loose. You don't want your fingers cramping together. You want to be able to open jars and doorknobs and stuff later in life, okay? This is where a tennis ball or a racket ball would be better, okay? So next time you're at the club, grab a racket ball or, order one and just squeeze. Just squeeze that ball. You can see my forearms firing, okay? Trying to get my Popeye forearms going. You older folks know who Popeye is. Just squeeze that ball. Okay? I'm going to go 15 times or so. Just a little squeeze. They make all kinds of squeezing tools. I forget what those things are called. They have like the handle and a little thing in the middle. I don't remember what they're called. But you just squeeze it. Anything you can squeeze is good. It's got to have some give to it, okay? Left hand. Racquetball works really well. Buy a can of racquetballs. Leave them around the house. Squeeze. I don't think it particularly matters how you hold it. Here, here, up. Just all you want to do is just squeeze. Okay, so for me, that's kind of triggering that golfer's elbow right now. So when I get done with all this, I'm going to ice that area. I might even take a moment, a little across, or whatever you want to call this thing. Just get in there on the forearm. Some blood in there. This is really good to do on a table, okay? But it works on the ground just as well, too, okay? For your wrist. Go here. Let's see, I need to go back a little bit. Yeah, just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go backwards. I'm trying to keep my hands on the ground as best I can. Just go back and stretch out the wrist, and then come forward a little bit, and then back. Just reposition. As I go back, I feel more of the stretch, and I'm kind of pushing into the floor at the same time. Breathe. And I can come out of it. If I want to do a little PNF stretching, I just go back. There we go. And forward. Or, like I was doing, just kind of a static. Okay. No bouncing. No fast movements. Nice. And then I'm going to come out of it. Give him a little shake. Then I might go back to my roller, my lacrosse ball. Just get in there again. That's a spot for me right in there. That's my sore spot. If you've got a little tennis elbow going on, it's going to be on the inside here. You might get in there with that lacrosse ball. Okay. I like to do it in between stretches and strength stuff. Mix it up. I'm also leaving this on my coffee table. That way when I'm kicking back watching TV, I can roll it a little bit. Okay. Roll it around. Wrist. Just elbow. Loosen that thing up. I'm going to hold here. I'm going to keep my shoulder stationary. Just move that elbow around. Keep that joint loose. I might do a few internal, external rotations. No resistance. Okay, just for the elbow, shoulder. Okay. Loosen that elbow around. Because I like how that feels. Okay, let's do a little strength work for your wrist. We talked about grabbing, squeezing for your hands, wrist. Excellent one. Let's go with the bands first. Okay, so if I'm going to take a band, I'm going to step on it here. I'm going to place my wrist on my knee. Now I can do this if you can envision a kitchen table. Okay, you can let your wrist hang off the edge of the kitchen table like that, And you can stand, put your band there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on just coming up and down. I'm trying not to lift my arm off. I'm trying not to lift my shoulder up. I'm just going up and down. Now, I'm focusing on the eccentric, which is lowering. Okay? I want to go just really slow there. Up. And I'm going to shoot for 10. It doesn't matter where you have your thumb, I don't think. A little pause at the top. I can feel that area that I'm trying to work. Again, try not to do that. Keep that elbow flat. A lot of times I'll place my hand here or even here. That way I'm really focusing on that wrist. Okay? It's your band. Let's go to the other side. So again, get the resistance you want, okay? Shorter, harder, longer, not as hard, okay? So you might have to do one or two and then adjust. So that's not enough. I'm going to just pull underneath my foot, keep my hand here, up. And I'm really trying to go down slow. Change my angle a little bit for you guys. Again, just let my wrist hang off the edge. And I'm focusing on the eccentric, the lowering, not letting my shoulder come up, not lifting my hand off, just up. There you go. I might do 2 sets of 10. Depends. That might get, like right now it's really sore for me because I got a little bit of a sore spot, a little bit of an injury. So I will do this a couple of times a day, a set of 10, and I'll ice in between just to keep that from flaring up, okay? If you need a weight to do it, okay, no different. You're here. I wouldn't get 8s or 5s even, you know, if you've got some 3s or, like I said, grab that soup can, okay? All right, so there's your weight. Now let's go this way. Back up a little bit. Again, kitchen table, dining room table, chair even. You just want something you can hang your wrist off of. There. Okay, now I feel more inside going this direction. Okay? But I'm still focusing on going really slow on the way down. Again, I'm going to do about 10. As always, breathing. That's probably about 10. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the other side. Again, keep my hand here. Shoulders not coming up. And then just up and slow. Try not to let my elbow raise up. Good. Okay, back to the other side. I'll save the TheraBand for last. Let's say you might have one of these bands. Okay, where did I get this one from? I think this is Power Systems. I think that's where I got this from. Okay. So again, I can go. Anything that's going to keep some resistance. Okay. Second one. Use what you got, okay? Third one. I think I'll go weights for this one because I don't like the way this one, the handle, because I'm going to go here. I don't particularly like the handle. But if that's what you got, I'll show you how to do it. Your soup can, your 3-pound weight, I actually like better. Okay, so I'm going to hang it off, same position. I'm going up and down. So I want to work that wrist, that forearm, in a variety of directions. Same principles, not lifting my shoulder, keeping my elbow down. Again, if you're on a kitchen table, put your arm like that, let your wrist hang off the edge. That's what you're doing, okay? Any fishermen out there? Fly fishers? Fishers? Fishermen. You got what I was saying. A little pause. And again, I'm trying to focus on going down slow. That's good, okay? Again, you might be able to, if you haven't done a lot of wrist or forearm exercises, you might handle one set of 10 or 12 and like, ugh, that's feeling it, so I'm not going to do it. Remember, you don't want to overwork a sore muscle. So the next day, if that forearm is still sore, don't do these, every single day. Give it some space, just like any other muscle group. Now, I know a lot of us have done this lately. Beer, wine. It's important to train those muscles, okay? And feel the muscles that are working. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Little pause. Yeah, again, soup can. If all you have is some bands, if they've ran out of soup at the store, you can do it here. I don't like the way this rubs on my fingers. So for this particular one, I don't really care for the band. But my TheraBand actually works pretty well. So again, I just make my adjustment, get my body in the right spot. You can see my forearm working there. Okay. Okay. TheraBand works just as well. Okay. Again, don't let the elbow move. Just up and down. Breathe in. Okay. Awesome. Okay. If you have a door mount, okay, you can put this in the door. This goes in the door, and you close it. You wrap your band around it, okay? If you don't have one of those, you can do this just as well. I'm going to hold on here, okay? And then I'm going to go in and out. And I'm just holding the other side, keeping the resistance in and out. Again, I can do this on the kitchen table. You can have somebody hold it for you, okay? Take turns. really not letting my elbow move, or trying not to anyway. Okay? Again, doesn't matter where I put my thumb. I just have a tendency to do that. Hopefully you can see. Yep. Not moving my shoulder. Trying not to anyway. Okay. Then go to the other side. Okay. This is where you're going to need somebody to hold it. So you're going to come in, put this in your door. Okay. Close the door and go in here. Okay. In. I suppose I could go like this, but yeah, I guess that works, doesn't it? Awesome. Yeah, that worked. Let's do the other side. So here, grab and hold. Get your body in your best position. That's the same arm I just did. Duh. Thought that felt a little hard. Good. Whew, this arm's firing. Okay, if I reach underneath, I can get some resistance there. Pull in here. Six, get your angle right. Awesome. Good, good, good. That's it, guys. Okay? Lots of wrist, forearm. Keep everything moving, okay? Oftentimes we forget about our forearms and our hands until something hurts. Then you think about it. Keep them loose. Keep them flexible. Keep them mobile, okay? Keep them strong. Here. Grip. Afterwards, I would definitely, if you're sore or if you're dealing with an injury, ice it up a little bit, okay? Get yourself some sort of roll. You can even use your soup can. You know, roll it on there. It might be a little awkward, but I bet you can do it. Okay? Just keep everything. Get some blood flowing in there. Okay? So I'm going to ice mine now because it's a little sore. I'll also do a little cross-friction massage if you're feeling anything. Okay? Get in there. Get that muscle. Get it worked. Okay? Keep those hands functioning. Okay? You're going to need them your entire life. Opening jars, so on and so forth. Okay? Spend a little time today. Run through those. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.